All right, so I'm going to clarify some things. I get asked a lot, how do I stay so lean? Um, First of all, you have to eat good, like clean. You have to eat clean. Nutrition is 70% of the exercise that you perform. It's not you can exercise for hours, but if you're not eating clean, then you're not going to get what you put in. So vegetables, protein, lean beef, chicken, fish. You have to make a decision on what you are trying to accomplish. So it takes a lot. It really does. Excuse me. So it takes a lot to really, really uh, maintain and look just fabulous. Um, so if you want to watch and learn some things, I've been a personal trainer for 27 years. So I'm not going to talk about my experience on the EMS because we're talking about building the perfect body. So you can watch me on YouTube, Midnight Express. I'm going to post on social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. But to get the full workout, I'll put it in the little clip in the bios about how to follow me on YouTube to get the most out of a workout. I'm real big on form and technique. So you can, like, anybody can curl, but if you don't have the great form and technique, what's the point? You're not going to do it. When you exercise, you have to really, you have to put in the work. And people be in the gym for 2 hours, 3 hours, working out for a year, they still look the same after a year, 2 years. They're like, oh, I put in the work. Well, you're not really putting in the work. You're just messing around. 45 to an hour if you really want to do something. Like I said, it starts with nutrition. So 45 to an hour, get in, get out, put the work in. And just, you have to have nutrition, you have to have proper rest, and you have to exercise. You gotta just do it. People don't want, they say, oh, I don't want to be sore. Well, you're only going to be sore one time. When you're starting out any exercise program, you're going to be sore. That's because you're activating the muscles that haven't been activated. Whatever job you have, if you've been lifting up equipment, like I didn't want to talk too much about EMS, but on the ambulance, you put people on the stretcher, you lift the stretcher, people are like, oh, I exercise. That's not exercise. That's a normal thing that you do every day, and your body has adapted to lifts. Some of the patients might be heavier than others, but your body is able to do that. When we talk about lifting weights, that's a whole ball game. It's just different. And start out, like, take your time when you're starting out. You don't have to go all out and just have something to prove. If you are 40 and over, you don't need to lift heavy weights. You're going to have like your shoulder going to be a little tweaked. For what? Your back is going to hurt. You can start out with light weight and high reps. Lightweight and high reps, there's a lot of controversy on it. It builds lean body mass. It it takes the place of cardio, because cardio is really anything that takes your heart rate above normal. And when you pushing, you start with 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 reps, you rest 15 seconds, do another set, 5-6 sets, a couple of seconds of rest, go into the next exercise, and you're going to dial down with the proper nutrition. If you don't have the proper nutrition, it's not going to work. So stay tuned, follow me, because I'm about to put on some lean body mass. I'm about to gain 25 pounds, but it's not the 25 pounds. People say, oh, you can have my 25 pounds. No, I don't want your 25 pounds. It's not, I'm not being mean or anything. It's just that, I'm going to do it with proper eating, proper rest, and just work. You have to. So if you exercise on Monday and then turn around and exercise on Tuesday, no matter if you work your legs on Monday and work your chest on Tuesday, your exercise on Tuesday have to be better than your exercise on Monday. And that's the way you go into it. If you walking around and you're sore after the first week, and you come in and do the same cycle, you shouldn't be sore, because your body is already went through that soreness. So just take your time. Yes, you will feel a little soreness, but you shouldn't feel sore every time you exercise. Only when you start exercising and when you change the exercise. So if you're doing squats for 4 to 6 weeks and then you switch it up to deadlifts, yeah, you might feel a little bit. Of course, that's a whole nother muscle is working. Squats, even though squats are hitting a little bit of the hamstrings, but squats are really hitting the glutes, the quads, a little bit of the hamstrings. But when you hitting that deadlift, now you're hitting like the majority of the hamstrings, your lower back, of course your glutes. So just take your time exercising. Of course, go to the doctor, tell your doctor that you're starting an exercise program and see what they say. Exercise can be tricky. It comes with motivation. You got to be consistent. You have to do it when you don't feel like doing it. But if you stay tuned, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I get down. I ride. I put in the work. It's just work, because your body is like a machine. If you tell a machine to do something, it's gonna do it. Like, you program it to work and it's gonna do it. So your body, you are in the control. You control your mind. That's it. So it comes with consistence. You gotta have the drive to change, and that's the problem. But I'm going to help the world. I'm set out to help everybody. So I'm going to go into a big dive and grind. I'm going to grind, because I'm going to put on 25 pounds. I want to put a little bit weight on. I did weigh 180 at one point. I slimmed back down, and I think I want 180 again. 180 made me look like 190, but I weigh 180. I'm 5'9", so 180 is around a comfortable weight for me. So just stay tuned, follow me, and let's get it.